So many people ask me all the time, what are my favorite games for the Nintendo Switch? What do you recommend? This is a question I get all the time. Well, today in this video, I'm going to give you guys my top 10 list of my favorite games on the Nintendo Switch. Hey guys, MadeBrown20 back again, and number 10 on our list today is a game a lot of you guys probably are not going to expect, and it's Time Recoil. Now, this is a game, interestingly enough, that a developer actually reached out to me and said, hey, would you like to do a review on this game? And I was like, you know what, let's do it. And I played it. I did not expect much because, like I said, this is a very cheap game on the eShop, and it happens to make it in my top 10 because I fell in love with this game. You walk around like you're this killer spy. You can manipulate time. You can make so many different kill combos in this game, make explosions, and it really does feel like you're a secret agent, and I really enjoyed the game. I loved it so much. I did a whole special live stream where I had this crazy intro where it felt like I was infiltrating my own house. I was like a secret agent. That was like the intro into the live stream. It was a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. We didn't have too many people watching our live streams back then, but this was truly an amazing game, and I just made a special live stream out of the whole thing, and I really loved it. So that's why it's number 10 on our list today. Number 9 on our list is another game a lot of you guys probably don't know about, a game that you guys probably don't expect on this list, and it's Super Mega Baseball 2. Now, I'm a huge fan of baseball games, especially arcade-like baseball games, and that's truly what this game is. I'm not a big fan of baseball games that try to make it too realistic and stuff like that. I love to have fun. I love to be able to make some crazy like home runs and stuff and have some crazy scores. You can definitely do that in this game. You can change your team up. You can actually adjust the ego in the game to where if you have, if you're really good at the game, you can make it to where it's really challenging. And if you're just starting out, you can make it to where it's pretty darn easy. Great game, highly recommend it. If you love baseball games, you owe it to yourself to play Super Mega Baseball 2. Now, they do have a Super Mega Baseball 3 that just released, but it's actually more expensive, and this one is just as good, so I definitely recommend downloading this game. Next game on our list is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, a lot of people are like, why don't you ever stream this game? And I used to stream it, but the online lag is pretty terrible at times if you have more than 2 people fighting against each other. But this game says Ultimate for a reason. It has pretty much every single character you could possibly ever imagine in this game, which makes it one of the best Smash Bros. Game of all time. They're still releasing characters as of today with DLC and everything else, so this is truly an amazing game. If you love Smash Brothers, which I'm sure you do, if you're a Nintendo fan, you probably love Smash just like me. The Smash community is absolutely insane. The competitiveness with everyone playing this game gets kind of heated at times. Truly love the competition, and that's why it makes my top 10. Next up on our list is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, coming in at number 7. I absolutely love this game. When they first announced it, I had my, speculations because I've never truly played the original one. So when I actually got this one, I didn't expect too much. I didn't know if I was going to like it, but I fell in love with it. The animation, the graphics, everything in this game is downright gorgeous. If you've never played Link's Awakening, definitely play this game. If you didn't think this was a game you'd get into, because I honestly didn't think I was going to get into it either, definitely play it. You're going to love it. I spent hours on this game. I actually took the time to do all the side stuff, and I actually 100% completed this game. There's nothing I can do in this game anymore because I pretty much did everything. I collected everything, did all you can do, and I highly recommend it. Next up on our list is Luigi's Mansion 3. Now, this game is a game a lot of gamers that don't really play games, like my cousin. His wife never plays games at all, but she actually took it upon herself to play Luigi's Mansion 3 and complete this game. This game is a true gem. I think this is a pretty good contender for like Game of the Year. It's that good. It's so good. I love this game. The graphics are amazing. If you loved the original Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube, definitely pick this game up. And if you've never played a Luigi's Mansion game at all, you can still dive right into this game and really know what to do, and it kind of just walks you through it, and it's truly gorgeous. The story is downright awesome. I love the game. I love how you can go through the different floors or the elevators. Everything about this game to me is top notch. Definitely is a Game of the Year contender in my personal opinion. Next game on our list, coming in at number 5, is Super Mario Maker 2. Of course, this one's going to make the top 10. I'm a huge Mario fan, and this game is never ending. There's always so many different levels and worlds you can actually play. With the latest update in this game, there's actually, actual custom worlds people can make. Not only are you not limited to just the levels anymore, you can actually make complete worlds, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. I love live streaming this game. I love checking out your guys' levels and seeing how creative you guys can be. Unfortunately, a lot of people like to take that time to make the hardest levels known possible, which can get kind of frustrating, and they love to see me fail. And you know what? It's all in fun. I enjoy it. I love it. Amazing game. If you love Mario games, heck, even if you don't, and I'm not a big Mario fan, you'll probably like to get something out of this game because you can actually make your own levels and stuff. Be very creative. So if you're a creative person and you like to see creative things, definitely owe it to yourself to check out Super Mario Maker 2. Now, coming in at number 4 is a game that you guys know, it's an oldie but a goodie, and it has to make the list, and it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You guys know I stream this game all the time. For a while there, for a year straight, I was streaming Mario Kart tournaments every Friday, giving away free games to all kinds of people. This game is amazing. It's pretty much the same as the Wii U, with all the DLC included into one package, which is why it's called Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm really craving for Mario Kart, 9 to be coming out. I can't wait for a new Mario Kart game to come to the Switch, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is holding me over for now, but I am getting very impatient. Leave a comment below, let me know, would you love to see a new Mario Kart game coming very, very soon? Because Mario Kart Tours just didn't cut it for me. I'm not a big fan of mobile games, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a classic. If you own a Switch and you don't own Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, definitely get it now. Next up, coming in at number 3 is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, when this game was first announced, I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to pick this game up or not. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into this game, because I did play City Folk back in the Wii, and I kind of enjoyed that game. So I was like, you know what? I pulled the trigger, I bought this game, and my God, did this game just suck me in. I have over 400 hours invested in this game already. No joke. I'm sure you guys know I've made several Animal Crossing videos already. I've made several live streams about this game. This game truly sucked me in. It's like you can't even really explain what this game is to anyone. When I try to explain this game to my friends and I tell them why they should buy it, and they say, well, what's good about it? And it's like, oh, you get to kind of like build up your island. You get to create things. You get to be creative. You get to fish, collect bugs, donate fossils, check out your friends' islands. You get to see how creative people can truly be. The communication, the community in general in Animal Crossing is just downright fantastic. I'm in so many groups on Facebook to where we can share and exchange items and just check out each other's towns. It's just truly amazing. The Animal Crossing community, in my personal opinion, is one of the best communities in gaming. Everyone is so kind, polite. Everyone is just willing to help out. And when I try to explain that to people that don't really understand Animal Crossing, I just kind of sound dumb because people just don't get it. It's a game you truly have to experience for yourself to actually understand what the game is truly about. So that's why it's in my top 3 and my top 10 list here. Coming in at number 2 is obviously Super Mario Odyssey. I absolutely love this game. There are so many moons to collect in this game. If you're a big fan of Mario Galaxy or Mario 64, any 3D Mario game, this one definitely takes the cake. Best one of the series by far. This is kind of like an extension, in my opinion, to the Mario Galaxy series, but has done so much better. I absolutely love this game. Now, in my opinion, there are so many moons in this game that I actually stopped collecting them. I mean, there's moons everywhere. So the challenge in this game honestly isn't that challenging at all, but when you get to the very end of the game, there is something for all the hardcore players out there called the darker side of the moon. Now, this is very hard. I actually did a complete video, did very well. Thank you for who all watched that, by the way. And it's an amazing video that shows you a kind of a shortcut to get through the actual level itself, but it's still really, really hard and challenging to pull off. If you haven't checked that video out, I'll leave a link below so you guys can check that out. But this is obviously in the top 3. That's why it's number 2 on my list. Highly recommended. I absolutely love the boss fight in this game. It's probably one of my favorite boss fights in the Mario franchise. Next up, coming in at number 1 is obviously The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, this game won Game of the Year, and for good reason. I mean, I've talked about this game so much. Obviously, it has to be at the top of my list because this game, fun story for you, has the record for me for the longest PlayStation I've ever had in my entire life. I'll never forget when I came home from work at midnight, started playing Breath of the Wild. My daughter got up for school around 6 o'clock in the morning. She said, "Oh, Dad, you haven't been to bed yet?" I'm like, "No, I'm still playing this game." Then she came home from school around 2 or 3 o'clock p.m. I'm still playing the game. I have not stopped. I did not move an inch. Still sucked into the game. And my daughter's like, you're still playing? And I'm like, yeah, I have not been to bed yet. Don't bother me. I'm really into this. And then I played all the way till bedtime because I didn't have work that day, and it was crazy. It's by far the longest play session I've ever had in video game history for me. Broke a record. Obviously, it's got to be at the top of the list for a game to actually pull you in like this. I'll never forget walking out and seeing Hyrule and seeing just how big the world is and how open and how massive it is and how it just kind of just brings you in. It's just truly breathtaking. This game is going to go down as probably one of the best games of all time. Truly revolutionary for the Legend of Zelda series. Something they've never done before, but they still stuck to their old roots. It still felt like a Zelda game, but so much more, and I cannot recommend it enough. If you're a big Zelda fan, you probably already own it. If you're not a big Zelda fan, you're probably like, I'm not big into Zelda. Buy it. You owe it to yourself to at least try it. It won Game of the Year for a reason, and that's why it's number 1 on my list. That's pretty much all for right now, guys. Leave a comment below. Please let me know your top 10 lists. I'm going to be responding to the comments. Can't wait to see what you guys think are in your top 10 list. So please leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite games on the Nintendo Switch are. And that's pretty much all for right now. And as always, guys, there'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again.